Today we're diving deep into the top 3 most valuable Jefferson nickels ever discovered, hidden in pocket change, old jars. Some Jefferson nickels are worth far more than 5 cents. These aren't just any nickels, they're rare treasures that could fetch hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars at auction. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious, these coins hold stories and values you won't believe. So grab your change jar. Welcome to the mystery, legend, and mind-blowing value of the 1965-era Jefferson nickel, one of the rarest coins ever struck by the U.S. Mint. In this video, we're unlocking the secrets of a coin that defies history, a coin so rare that its discovery shook the numismatic world. The U.S. Mint was under pressure due to a national coin shortage and the rising price of silver. In response, major changes were made. Silver was removed from dimes and quarters. Proof sets were suspended. The Mint introduced special mint sets, SMS, instead of traditional proofs. But the most critical move, the removal of mint marks starting in 1965. The chaos of the transition, combined with high-volume production and major procedural shifts, created the perfect storm for rare, valuable mint errors to emerge. Wrong planchet error, a genuine example authenticated by PCGS, sold for $135,000 $155,000 to. Clad planchet error, typically sell between $20,000 to $200,000, but one in mint state fetched off-center strikes. Common off-center 1965 nickels, $30,000 to $80,000. What makes the $200,000 1965 nickel so special? Let's focus on the superstar of this story, the 1965 Jefferson nickel struck on a silver dime planchet. Here's what makes it so valuable: wrong metal. The U.S. Mint officially stopped producing silver dimes after 1964, but a leftover silver dime blank planchet was mistakenly fed into a nickel press. It weighs only 2.5 grams, unlike a normal nickel which is 5 grams. Misfit strike. Because the planchet is smaller, part of the design is missing or struck off-center. Monticello may be off the edge, and the rim might look unusual or partially missing. Certified rarity. PCGS, NGC, and ANAX have only certified a handful of these errors. Most are found in uncirculated condition, making them even rarer. Auction history. A verified silver planchet 1965 nickel fetched $135,000 at auction. Experts predict an SP66 or MS67 version could command $155,000 to $200,000. Famous auction sales record and rarity. Here are real-world sales that show just how much these 1965 Jefferson nickel errors can fetch. 1965 Jefferson nickel on silver planchet. Auction house, Heritage Auctions. Grade, MS65. Final price, $135,000. 1965 nickel on quarter-clad planchet. Sold, eBay private sale. Price, $155,000. 1965 double denomination, struck on 1 cent. Auction house, Stax Bowers. Grade, MS64. Final price, $200,000. Experts believe less than 10 silver planchet examples may exist, making them rarer than many gold coins. What if I told you that a 5-cent coin, yes, a 1964 SMS Jefferson nickel, could be worth more than a Lamborghini, or even a house on the beach? You heard that right. We're talking about a coin so rare, so mysterious, and so shrouded in numismatic legend that just a handful are known to exist. The term SMS stands for Special Mint Set. These are coins specially struck by the U.S. Mint for collectors, often with sharper detail and satin-like finishes. SMS coins were officially made in 1965, 1966, and 1967, but not in 1964. So how can a 1964 SMS Jefferson nickel even exist? That's the $1 million, or should we say $140,000 question. The secret origin theory. Many experts believe the 1964 SMS coins were experimental strikes, created in preparation for the official 1965 SMS program. But these weren't meant for the public. Only about 20 examples of the 1964 SMS Jefferson nickel are known to exist. That's it, just 20. And they weren't discovered. Auction sales record and market value, $140,000. Let's talk cold, hard cash. In 2022, a pristine 1964 SMS Jefferson nickel graded SP68 by PCGS sold for a mind-blowing $156,000 at a heritage auction. Earlier examples in SP67 and SP67 Plus have sold between $90,000 and $120,000. These aren't just high prices, they're historic milestones in Jefferson nickel collecting. Why? Only a few coins known. Mystery of origin fuels collector demand. Perfect or near perfect condition. Full steps Monticello designation makes them even rarer when you combine rarity, condition, mystery, and demand. You get a coin that collectors are willing to fight over at six-figure levels. How to identify a 1964 SMS nickel? So could you find one in a roll? Inherited collection, an overlooked dealer box. Unlikely, but not impossible. Here's what to look for: satin, matte-like finish. Sharply struck features, especially Monticello. Clean fields with few marks. Die markers, heavy polish lines, strong rims. No mirror-like surface like a proof. Certification by PCGS or NGC as SMS or SP. Pro tip: only trust coins graded and authenticated as SMS by a top-tier service. If you suspect you have one, don't clean it. Submit it immediately. This is the story of the 1954 Jefferson Nickel. We're talking about error nickels, those born from minting mistakes but now turned into hidden treasures worth more than most luxury cars. Stay tuned as we uncover shocking mint errors, hidden varieties, and reveal how a simple coin could transform your pocket change into a fortune. Before we explore the extraordinary 1954 error nickels, let's first understand the foundation, the Jefferson Nickel series. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson Nickel replaced the Buffalo Nickel, featuring the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, and his beloved home, Monticello, on the reverse. Designed by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag, the coin has become a staple in American change and a quiet canvas for some of the most shocking mint errors in history. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Major die breaks and cuts. $5,000 to $50,000 or more at auction, especially if they're dramatic and bold. Off-center strikes. Off-center, and especially if it still shows the full date and mint mark, these oddballs can sell for $66,000 to $85,000. Double dies, DDO or DDR, especially on Jefferson's face or Monticello, can fetch $110,000 to $150,000, and even more in pristine condition. What makes a coin worth a valuable? Let's break down the ingredients of a six-figure nickel. Rarity of error. Only a handful of 1954 nickels with dramatic errors exist. The fewer there are, the more collectors will pay. Grade, condition. The coin must be in top-tier condition, MS66, MS67, or higher, certified by PCGS or NGC. Full steps. This designation means clear, sharp steps on Monticello, which are often poorly struck in 1954 nickels. Coins with this feature are dramatically more valuable. Auction provenance. Coins that previously sold in high-profile auctions tend to attract big bidders again. Demand and market timing. When coin demand surges, a rare 1954 Jefferson Nickel can cause a bidding war, skyrocketing prices into six-digit territory. Real auction sales price of rare 1954 nickels. Let's look at real auction results to prove just how valuable these nickels can be. 1954, D. Jefferson Nickel, PCGS MS67 plus FS. Sold for $66,000. Auction house, Legend Rare Coin Auctions. Why so valuable? Ultra high grade plus full steps plus nearly flawless strike. 1954 S over D RPM, NGC MS66 FS. Sold for $85,000. Auction house, Heritage Auctions. Why so valuable? Rare variety, high grade, excellent eye appeal. 1954 off-center nickel with full date, raw. Sold for $110,000 on eBay. Why so valuable? Visible error, collectible date, strong eye demand.